saved 70% of the
Mhm.
cost that was going to be charged if I went to a local dentist in my hometown. I live in Attleboro, Massachusetts. I must say I got a whole new mouth. Extraction. I had root canal. I put in. I had implants put in. So brand new mouth, pretty much. It was great. Uh, I speak a little bit of Spanish. Not any- But even if I didn't, the team there is wonderful. They speak English very well. And for those that are not really sure, when they sense that there is a barrier of any kind, they will get someone else. The explanation is on point. You get, oh boy, you get really stellar service. I am so happy. I smile for no good reason, which I never did before. It's amazing. I love it. Price definitely had a huge implication of my traveling abroad. I have had dental issues ever since I was, as far as I can remember, maybe I was 7, 8 years old. And there was always something there, always going to the dentist, always take off. And then I traveled to the US just about 22 years ago. And I always was looking to have dental work done. The prices were just always out of reach.
Mhm.
And when I talked to some friends and they told me, well, some places abroad are cheaper. There was certainly that fear that you hear that medical tourism or any kind of medical service abroad, one has to be careful. Certainly, that also played a big role in me delaying the step that I took to actually go for it.
Mhm.
My partner was absolutely against it. For one, I charge because I said, you have uh, a beautiful mouth, beautiful teeth. I don't, so I am going to go for it, and I'm glad I did. Well, no, the stay was fine. I stayed at the hacienda. The second time when I went, that's when COVID was rumbling on just before the lockdown. I certainly rushed out of there.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be. They would close the border and let me stay there. I was like, what am I gonna do? Absolutely amazing. They made sure that I had what I needed done before I got out on time, and I end up, just because I was so happy and comfortable with the service, I ended up doing more work than I initially wanted to, and it did not break the bank. I am so happy. Oh my gosh, the results! Like the first time when I went and they did an extraction and a few other things, I could not recognize myself in the mirror. Everything was swollen, but in turn, I was the happiest because I knew that that was the first step towards getting the result that I was looking for so many years. I was like, they finally touched my mouth. It's gonna
Mhm.
be good. I'm fallen, but I'm happy. I went out in town, walked around. I just, I was just so happy, regardless of being swollen. I was like, get done. It's gonna be good. I'll be happy for once. I'll smile again. So I I didn't have any complaints whatsoever. And I used to wear a partial, so I was always afraid. Will I laugh too hard? Will my partial fall out? Will I? And it was always in the back of my mind that something bad was going to happen. And I was just like always speaking with my mouth pretty much closed. And people was like, "Speak up! I can't hear you." But I don't want to shut me off. I just talk loud and laugh loud. I like I have told a few friends my mom does need dental work, and I like every chance I have, I tell her that this is the way to go. I've had friends that asked. I have had coworkers that, because we were in the pandemic and I was working from home, when I went back, saying there is something about you that I just can't quite put the finger on. I'm like, my smile. I really am so very happy. I could not ask for better results. I am just a whole new. Yeah, I tell everyone, this is, even if they want to do dental cleaning, I'm like, you know what? You should just take a trip, go to Mexico. They're like, well, my insurance pays for cleaning. I'm like, doesn't matter. Go pay $1, get it done. Anything that, especially if you have root canal, I'm like, for the price of your ticket and your stay, you're going to not only get a vacation out of it, you're also going to get change because it's gonna cost more to get it done here. I saved 70% of the
Mhm.
cost that was going to be charged if I went to a local dentist in my hometown. So I cannot speak enough about Sarah. She was just so amazing. And what I liked the most about her is this no pressure environment.
Mhm.
She had time to explain everything to me. She gave me the time to think about it because I started still afraid. And my partner was like, "You're going to go to Mexico. There's the cartels in there.
Mhm.
Uh, Probably not coming back. You should go to a different country. Maybe you should choose Europe." But she made me feel so comfortable, so confident that the choice was right. That I was like, no, I am not going far away. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to Mexico. I am going to this place because the person on the other side really cared. She took the time. She answered questions because it took me months to actually finally make the final decision that I
Mhm.
was. And every step of the way, from time to time, I would have questions. I would email her back. I would call her back, and she was always so graceful, so calm, and not pushy at all. Because I was
Mhm.
like, you're just gonna start telling me that it's time to go, start pressuring me to go, and I had none of that. She's just, oh my gosh, I could not talk about enough about Sarah. Such a beautiful experience. Oh, and I do customer service. I work for a bank. I I work on the complaints department, and I'm always taking escalations and stuff. I don't, and this was me as customer service saying, I says, I don't think this woman has ever had any complaints. Just that type of person that you want to hang out and talk to on the phone, wherever. She made me feel as if I knew her for a long time. She made me feel confident that the decision was right when I finally did it because I kept going back for more, and every time it was just that beautiful, great, outstanding customer service. I appreciate you all. Yes, I thought about something else later, and I called her. I was like, "Do you guys do this as well?" And she says, "No, unfortunately, we don't do this." I'm like, "Then I'm not calling anyone. If you don't, I'm not going." I love it, and whenever I have a chance, I absolutely talk about you guys. I will definitely suggest people and have them go and be just as happy as I am.